Totally fine. Jeez, though, freaking annoying. But yeah, I'm back. I'm just going to my Twitch chat to Oh wow, you can actually see chat. Interesting. I don't usually do this on my phone. I love how you guys can hear everything. I'm like, oh man. But I mean, so man. Let me get on track here as far as the point now that I'm on my phone and will not be going back to stream on my computer because clearly the internet's shit. So I'm trying to just pop out my chat so I can see that and not my face because that distracts me. All right, so basically, okay, so I rechanged the title. So what ended up happening and the stream. What do I want to do for the stream? How do I think partly what attracts me so much to Twitch now as well is because it is so disconnected, especially when we see the choices that Twitch does for its creators, who it bans, who it keeps, whoever is at the top making these decisions is making it from such a warped perspective. It's like, what are you trying to do? Like, are you trying to allow people to express their creativity and make a living off of that, as a side note? Or are you trying to promote it being a porn site? Are you trying to promote it being this? Or are you trying to navigate? It's like, what is even a bannable offense on this? I feel like even just me talking about Twitch in a slightly manner could easily get me banned from Twitch. Truly, that's where it feels like the direction Twitch is going, but that's also why for some reason though, people have changed platforms. I've tried Facebook, YouTube, I tried all of them at once. I've only really felt at home at Twitch. It's where I started. It's the attachment I have to it as well, but now it's turning into, like, Twitch needs more freaking real creators, but not just real creators who are gonna be real and not, like, we need to talk. We need to express our emotions. Like, I don't want to watch a streamer who's going to fake it. And I mean that in, like, I don't want to watch a streamer who's going to, I want to watch them be real and be authentic to themselves 100%. That's what you want to watch. You want to watch the authenticity. You want to watch someone actually enjoying the game, and the content and making funny content off of it, but imagine if somebody, like, who believed in unity, like that unconditional love, truly, and carried themselves, but also wanted to make a difference in how that recognition, the money, whatever you get, that all could have such a huge effect on everyone. Because on the physical plane, on, this 3D world, Earth, this life we're living, there's a physical aspect. So, but that physical aspect of, I guess, money for me, it's just like, I don't just want it for myself. Like, I want it for so many people too, because I know, other people could really be helped by just being given some, it's like, but the thought with JK as far as, I don't know who's still here listening, but, I'm listening to myself. But I guess it's important to just kind of have this, because I think I also do a lot of I'm glad you're here, Zed. I also do a lot of updates when it comes to stream, and I've done a lot on my YouTube. It's like, where am I going to move in my streaming? What am I going to do for streaming? And that's just because, like, I truly, like, see the potential in every aspect. Ah, damn, Yeti, I hear ya. I'm on my phone now. You're here. Oh. But I see the potential here in streaming of kind of creating a large change. And what's cool about going in the vein of Hogwarts Legacy for a bit is kind of practicing that, you know, because I'm going to have my moments where I'm going to want to be like, LOL, JK, and I know I'm going to make jokes. I know there's going to be, I have a feeling, I just have a feeling in the game, you know, I don't know what the creators are doing or did, but if they created any story that had anything to do with LGBTQIA plus people, you know, if it's not fully fleshed out, if it's not this, that, you can make all the jokes in the world that, you know, oh, J.K. Rowling was. And I'm not saying I'm not going to lean into that content a little bit. However, you know, ultimately, it's like, I want to be a healing person. I want to be a connecting person. I want my stream to be a place that's consistent, that people can, like, I want to model on a public scale, and I want these things shared on a public scale because it's so important to come back to unconditional love. I want to love everyone, and I want to show loving everyone through how I talk, through how I hold myself up, through the relationships I hold in my personal life, through everything. Stretch! Oh, got some cracks in there too. And a yawn. I am tired and fucking exhausted. But that's what I want for the stream, you know, that's that passion I have, that hitting on the head of the nail all the time, the constantly pressing up against the wall. And what's hard, we enjoy a very good track, we do, Yeti. But like, I try very hard, right, to, I want to that's what I want to do, but it's hard because it's like Twitch is so any content creation, there's no avenue to create to allow for that job to happen. There's no, oh, let me apply to Twitch, let me apply to YouTube, let me apply to Facebook. No, there's nothing. It's all self-expression that then gets the results. But what's wild to me is that, you know, other platforms then will see that self-expression and then make the money off of them. But the whole point, you know, of them expressing themselves was to help others, not to get taken advantage of. Which also goes in turn to say that, honestly, the right streaming platform wouldn't just be a free-for-all. It would be a free-for-all, but then if you wanted to make it into an actual job, like, give people the opportunity to apply, to set up a schedule, and to get a mini salary to start. Why is no billion-dollar company doing that yet? When content creation is so important and so helpful for the greater good of connecting and of whatever you want to do with content creation, as long as it makes you laugh and are happy, you know, like, or it's real, or this, that, or it tells, you know, content creation for so many reasons is important. It's too bad it's not as accessible, because everywhere else it's like, oh, here, apply. Well, what if you want to do content creation? Then it's like you have to do stuff that you don't want to do to make money to do it. But we all know that if you have the time, like, then you put time into the... Which is why it bothers me, and I think why I try so hard, is because I know you have, like, there's just ways to be successful, I guess, with Twitch. There's, you know, with the algorithms, with the this, with the that. LOL. But when you force that too much, and you don't lean in, I think, to where, and what you want to do, it's really hard. And it's really hard for me, too, because it's like, you know, I want so badly to have an outlet for my creativity. I want so badly to be able to show everyone, like, unity consciousness. And I guess what I really want to help people do is have complete well-being, but with that, being an inspiration and teaching people kind of, or sharing with people rather, my life and what I've learned and the importance of it. And I want to share that with people. And I also want to share my authentic life as a way to model. I also, realize that everyone deserves to be loved, but there's also so much power in understanding and so much power in forgiveness when you understand, because not everyone's going to look at J.K. Rowling and say, oh, I want to sit down with her and talk to her and figure out where she got this from. Everyone's like, well, she's an awful human because of her views. And it's like, okay, so now we're separating ourselves more. Why can't we just help J.K. Rowling heal? And she's just an example. But it's like there's so many people out there who are so rooted in this negativity. I just saw 11:11 on my thing. But there's so many people who are rooted in so much negativity, including JK, who present it so publicly. But it's also like, do you realize what sharing the message of disconnect, trying to flaunt it as, oh, we're all connected. Same with like the All Lives Matter. It's like, something I'm pretty sure that came out of when Black Lives Matter came in, because then people were like, well, all lives matter. It's like, so you're not going to let a minority group celebrate themselves because we should be disconnected? I get the whole idea of all lives matter, but what it came out of was unconditional love. And then the all lives matter, what bothers me, I think, with that is just that it's not really what it's saying. It's not all lives matter. It's how dare you try and talk over us like all lives, but then disguising it again as some beautiful message of we love everyone. And it's just like, I want to share that there's a different way of being. There's a different way of going about things. We don't have to give in to the negativity. In fact, we can give in to the positivity, and that creates the utmost of growth in everything. But the problem with content creation and wanting to express myself creatively in that vein is the problem is it's an place of expression that is free to do, right? But at the same time, unfortunately, we live in a world right now that lives off of money. You can only do stuff with money. You can only and it's hard not to focus on the money, and it's hard to disconnect, especially when you're somebody like me, or I know we all relate to this, who everyone in this chat and then some, the whole population except for the 1%, they deal with that fear and that lacking of money, which is why I'm so creative, but I want to creatively do it and make money, because it's just I want to connect, I want to do all of this, but I also need to make a living. But I'm wondering if that's also what's keeping me from making the living. It's that constant thought of I'm streaming to do all of this, but instead, why don't I just focus on what I want to do? For Hogwarts Legacy, for example, what if the game and what I have to focus on in that front allows me to defocus from, and not put as much pressure on the other, and thereby it'll allow it to happen. I think there's something huge with pursuing your creativity in the utmost and the highest of scales. I do believe that. But I also believe there's a sense of stuff that holds you back from actually achieving that goal. I want to be a streamer, and I know I want it to be on a deep level. It's not just to be noticed and to, it's so much more, and I want to branch out from this, and to inspire other cultures, go to other, it's all such a deeper meaning. But I think what can help me now is I can do what I want in small ways. What if for now I build a community around Hogwarts Legacy that's super deep rooted in controversy and show, the love. And that's what I want to do. I can't show the love to everyone yet, but I can show love in certain pockets. And that's what I need to also see the joy in. right now I don't need to make much, honestly. I'm in a very blessed place that if, even if I earned 200, that would be helpful, So, but even just focusing on what little I can earn from it, I know that holds me back. But I also know I also have that, contrasting of, well, there's so much you want to do with this. So I guess in the future, if I do become a streamer, I also would be somebody who would want to create a streaming platform, but not in the way anything's been created before, because you'd be able to apply for partner, is my point. Like, maybe you can kind of gain to be affiliate in a way, like you can do it by that means, but also I'm not going to discriminate if somebody has 2 viewers or has 1 and just wants to and then wants to apply. That's where the creative component of like, send in a essay of, why you're so passionate about it. And then, it's hard. It's really hard. But I mean, at the same time, I also could just, instead of it being an applying thing, just whoever I invite onto the platform just gets paid. You know what I mean? There's ways to give people a chance, and I think I also want to give people a chance. I think in the way that I'm able to kind of see all perspectives and like, not everyone would be able to sit down with J.K. Rowling like I could. Like, I can sit down with people from every which way and not judge. Like, I don't have to agree with or sit here and this, that, but I also know that a lot of it has to do with trauma and damage. Like, so I don't know. What do you guys think? I've been rambling. Now I'm rambling. Now I'm just rambling. Before the technical difficulties, I was on a specific point, but it's all in the same vein. I've explained this so many times about how much I want to be a streamer. And I'm so still stuck with where I'm at in life, because I don't want to go back to a job. Like, but not like I want to be able to choose my own avenue and do it. Like, and be well-being in every aspect, Like, that's what I want. I think the moment I can, and I think with Hogwarts Legacy too, I think because I love the world so much and I love and can create, like, I've watched the movie. It's almost like to play a game like Hogwarts Legacy, but to have also, I haven't read all the books, but to have some knowledge of the books, and also first I watched the movies, then I got more into the reading. I was like that, I believe. Yeah, I think I saw the movies first as I grew up, because it was and then I was alive when she was releasing the last, like, I think Deathly Hallows Apart, that book and stuff. I was there for the last, like, 2 or the last book release. So I know the material. People know it way more than me. I don't know if I'm a Potterhead necessarily or not, but I'm up there for sure. So I have a lot of content in here and in my heart that, that I can just breathe into the game. And it's perfect for me. It's literally perfect. I'm somebody who quotes nonstop on things, on SpongeBob. Like, it's perfect that I'm playing a literal Hogwarts game that, I can quote left and right the movies or important moments, and everyone who watches it is going to understand, who's involved themselves. And I think that's also the point of it. It's like part of what made I think Dragon Age Inquisition so successful for me was because I was just having fun with the game and joking along with the game, and that authenticity is what ended up bringing in later on the more of like the viewers aspect. But I think instead of I think part of maybe what's helpful maybe for streamers who hide the view count is probably just so they don't mentally put in the thoughts of, I'm not successful because, I like it. I try not to, like, keep it too much in mind. I try and keep it there as just more of a mode of things, but honestly, for a bit, maybe I just turn viewer count off and just go with the feeling, because I think the technicality is what's getting in the way of me actually being successful here. But it is a little scary to kind of lean into it. Well, if I just stream and feel good, it's hard to reconcile that with I will make money because it's not showing it, but I know the power that this holds. Like, I just know the power I hold, which is why I'm so intrigued also with this decision, or like this idea of pursuing my creative expression in this avenue right now, is just that, like, I could prove so much in, like, your soul and that energy that you have in your soul if I make this successful after all of the years of wanting and desiring it to happen. It's like but I need to allow it to happen is the problem. And I think there are things I'm fighting with on my end still mentally, maybe not so much now, but what I did before, that was like, it needs to happen, in this, but it's like, I got to the point where games weren't even fun anymore, like, that's just the truth. That games stopped being fun, and I stopped having fun, and every time I would stream, the not having fun part would come across. And I think that I just want to do what feels good, because I don't know. What do y'all think? We don't have to keep going with this. I think my point is pretty clear. It's streaming has a deep-rooted desire and want and love for me, but I have such a desire and want to do so much with it, that it's not just, I'm streaming a video game and I'm competitive so you guys get to watch me and I win and that's great. It's like, I want to help people and help connect people, and it's all about, connecting with people to share and to model and to mentor and to make laugh. It's all of it. But it's all about allowing too. It's all about just sitting back and allowing it to happen. Like, again, if I'm so focused on how unsuccessful my streaming career is going to be while I'm streaming, who says I'm allowing success? Like, we all have seen the potential of my channel. We all see that there is this potential of it, what it could be, but why hasn't it been yet then? But maybe it's just I, as the streamer, need to allow the success by not focusing on all of the intricate details, but just focusing on the feelings of it. It feels fucking good. It feels great to talk to people. It actually feels great to also talk to people, like, struggling with mental health and be able to help them. Like, I've had moments of beauty in my streaming career that have not been based on numbers. I remember one time, I think it was Dr. Chokula, like a couple years ago, came in. I met them first in my chat, and they were like, I found you through the mental health channel and I'm having trouble. And we managed, the people who was there, you might have been there too, but we managed to talk to this person and help them out of, crisis in a way. But it's because, I was an outlet for people who didn't have one. I just know what it's like to not have a supportive outlet as well. So why not create an area in no matter what fashion that's supportive, I love that idea. Yes, I remember them. Yeah. And that I actually wrote that down in my notes because it was so powerful, because it's like, that is what I want to do through this, I love that idea, to be honest. Yeah, I do too. And like I said, for you, Yeti, I'd love to be able to, like, compensate you and pay for you, and even, Zed, or just, the people who have really been here through this with me. I want to compensate for it. Like, I know the struggle you're at, Yeti, so I want to, like, give you a job, so, giving you some money to spend, for now in this moment. I think it'd be great if we could connect as humans, but also, like, if you moderated and got compensated for that time and effort of, sifting through and excuse me. But I would love to do that for people in my community too. Like, I'd love to support and uplift the people that I already have here and build off of it in the right way as well. Like, thank you, Smeeze. Okay, Zen. But yeah, no, that's what's being even more cultivated, I guess I should say, on my end with the stream, because it's you know, it's don't really know what I'm doing, but I'll be right back. We're gonna punch the bag and talk, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. But that's the beauty of it. So let's just, whatever I decide, we'll enjoy. Right? So, I mean, but like, so then there's this idea of maybe like IRL content, right? Because I do well with just talking and everything, but I don't think that's right either. Like, oh, guys, check it out. This is my promise ring with my girlfriend and I. This is a rose quartz crystal. Raw. Very simple, very sweet. It looks a little just like, because I had to glue the stone back on, the gluing and like kind of the art craftsmanship wasn't the best, but we fixed it. Yeah, so, but I mean, it's like how do we all do this, you know? Like, it's wild, because it's just, I want to do so much with the stream, and I watch other streamers, you know, you need one of those. It's really helpful. If I'm ever annoyed, I'll just punch it and it feels tons better. I don't even punch it long and hard, and, you know. Like, very therapeutic. But yes, I highly suggest a punching bag. Especially if you, it's hard. I suggest a punching bag though, as far as a way of coping and helping. But yeah, I don't know. It's really great for exercise, because I can only do it in spurts right now and survive, even with the low exercise that takes. But yeah, yeah, I would love that, because imagine, Yeti, we could just do this and chat and hang out on a greater scale, but like you also were, you know, stretch. But like you were also compensated in Zed too. Like, we have so many gaming hopes and dreams of getting to high ranks and stuff, and I want to help make that into fruition. But imagine, Zed, like, imagine what we could do if we actually put time for that goal in a video game. I mean that for me too, but also like in any time we had, if we really wanted to get better together as a duo at a video game, why don't we just play and, like, you know, stream, or who knows? Like, why don't we just work towards that goal more effectively? Like, same for me. Like, if I want to stream, I gotta stream in some way. Like, but it's the fear, it's the lack of confidence. Well, off stream I actually might be able to play. Especially if it's ARAM. Actually, I'm probably pretty down to play right now if you want to. But yeah, no, it's actually, why don't you come with me to my laundry room that you'll probably see nothing of while I do some stuff I have to do. But man, all I want to do is talk and stream. Like, I don't okay. All right, sounds good. So I guess I'll wrap up my stream here anyway, since this is a trash bag that will be holding the clean laundry, because my apartment right has no space for my girlfriend and I. So we're going to do a happy dance with having not enough space and frustration. LOL. But, I mean, yeah, that's honestly the truth of it. You literally, it's anyone out there who has dealt with any mental health or literally any lack of motivation or depression, or I have been diagnosed with major depressive disorder. I do not mind sharing any of my diagnoses or any that I feel like I have. And my girlfriend and I kind of live in filth right now, and that's literally because of life. So you gotta learn somehow how to navigate life. Also a mood, right? Like, but here's the cool thing is, like, we can navigate it. Like, it doesn't have to be shit is the thing, I guess. Like, and I think that's the thing too with streaming. It doesn't have to be shit. Like, I could focus on the beautiful moments of streaming and the people I end up getting to connect with and talk to and meet. And again, that love I can focus on, or I can focus on, like, I'm gonna be a streamer failure and never make it. And, everyone else who's made it, I'm jealous. You know, it's like resident sleeper. Very much resident sleeper whenever I just get pulled in by those thoughts. But we all do. And, like, not everyone can just casually talk to a camera like this. Like, where are my points even coming from? How am I able to, let's go. Sorry, let's go, bro. Moment just because I'm on my phone, it's a little weird. But yo, I just found clean pants, clean underwear. I have clean shirts, I already know, and oh man, that's great. That's pretty damn great. Oh, and socks. Clean socks. We got some clean socks. That is real fucking content right now. That is pretty freaking great, man. Oh, that's pretty good too. I have my damn outfit today, and that's pretty great. Yeah. That's great. I'm glad that just happened on screen. Oh man, that's literally what we're talking about though. It's like those joys, those little joys when you're depressed, when it's like, yo, I actually cleaned something I can wear. I remembered to put that in the that's more so what it is. It's like, oh shoot, I was actually adult enough in this moment to put the actual clothes that, you know, it's pretty great. What's up, Asia? You asked me how I'm doing. I'm doing laundry right now. What ended up actually happening is my stream, for some reason, just my internet decided to shit the bed. So I had to use my phone. I love finding clean clothes. Same. But no, Asia, we've just been, honestly, I might just chit chat while I do these next couple of things. Oh, nice. Can't tell if this load of laundry is going to need to be cleaned again, but we're putting them in the dryer. So let's hope for the best. But then sometimes I'm like, should I just do IRL content? Because, like, as weird as this is, it's relatable, but also it's like I could also make content. I could literally just make IRL content like vlogs. But again, it's like I don't, part of at least what I love so much. Wait, it needs a dryer sheet. Part of what I love so much about streaming is the live aspect, which is why I actually don't mind streaming, me just doing random tasks, because it's actually pretty relatable. Like, no one is gonna, or at least I don't mind saying, like, let me do another load. that has, you know, all the important stuff, and then we'll be good with that. I just need to make sure I'm on track because I don't actually have much time today to stream, and then I get carried away with the stream. Hi, Callie. We got a Hi, Callie. One of my kitty cats. Oh, it's the Callie. Oh, it's the Callie. This is California. Callie. One of my girlfriend's kitties, but very much mine now, too. Oh, I see. Her fluffy tail. She wants the sink. Good girl. Let's see if she'll do it. Good girl, Callie. Oh, eat the Callie. She is very pretty, right? Yeah, no, she's a sweetheart. What did I even come in here for? Oh, I'm gathering clothes live. That's what I'm doing. All right. But yes, Zed called me, so I want a game, at least a couple games before I have to leave for my own stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means for what but I think I just, for all of us, I think as far as like everyone in the stream, I think we all kind of deserve I think we all deserve just me being my most authentic self and allowing for stuff to happen. Because, like, you know, we all see the potential of this channel for everyone. It's not just for, you know, there is that sort of, you know, I guess selfishness of it. But at the same time, it's like, man, like I'm sure we all can. Yeti, you can. You also sent a very important text. All right. But I guess what I will say, and what I'll leave the stream with this is, because I gotta stop, and do some stuff, but, or do more than I'm doing, rather, but, yeah, I guess it's just, yeah, I guess we're gonna be on a very intense ride, I guess, with the stream and everything, and, I hope nothing more than, for it all to work out. But I think what I'm gonna practice on is, when I'm back, like, this next week, rather, I have to help my girlfriend with her dog, her childhood dog, but after that, when I get back to just regular, I'll be streaming, and it'll be Hogwarts Legacy for now. It could be other games, but I kind of I have an idea with this game that I've been kind of pondering on for a while now. So yeah, we'll be back in Hogwarts Legacy, being, you know, you're a wizard. It's so funny. Freaking Harry Potter. I guess Hermione Granger is a beautiful name, but like Ron Weasley, like, well, Weasley isn't a really well known, but I was like, Harry Potter, what's such a basic name like Harry and Potter? And I was like, Sally Jane. So we'll be back with Sally Jane, and yeah, we'll be back discovering the world. I'm super excited for it. I'm actually like really excited to play this game. It's literally right up my alley. Like, I can quote so much from the movies. It's such a perfect place for me to make content too. So I'm excited. It'll be easier to allow the streaming stuff to flow if I can just flow with the game and the energy. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm just gonna end it here, but I probably upload this one and probably honestly my other stream to YouTube. I don't mind. Technical difficulties and all, and yeah, start documenting this fun stuff. But I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one, in the next stream, and I'll let you guys know whatever I'm up to. But yes, thank you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for listening to me rant for 40 minutes. But yeah, I'll see you guys later, and whew, imagine if we're on the cusp. The stream is on the cusp. We gotta fight through it, you know? But we got this. Love you guys. Thank you, Yeti. I really appreciate your support all day today, and everyone's support. Asia, Zed, our new friend, Gunman. I know he probably left, but thank you anyway. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.